So now we are going to determine the size. So how to determine the size of a vector in a MATLAB? So you have different functions like size, length, num length. So we are going to see how to use them. See here, I have loaded this price.mat into my workspace. Okay, I have loaded that. And first task you see, try creating a variable s containing the size of prices. S is equal to, I'm going to use the function size of prices. Okay. So I'm going to find the size of prices. So see here, S is going to have 19 cross 10. See here, prices is 19 into 10, and S will have 19 and 10 as the elements. To create M and N that contains the number of rows and columns of prices. So instead of assigning at S, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get it as M comma N equal to size of prices. Okay. I'm going to give Mn equal to size of prices. So if I run this code, I will get the number of rows and columns in M and N. M will have 19, N will have 10. Here, if you do just give S, S will again be a matrix with having one row and two column. But when you specifically give the row and column variable names, M will have 19 and N will have 10. Okay. Create a variable called N rows that containing the number of rows in prices. So instead of giving explicitly, I want only the rows means I can give n rows equal to size of prices comma 1. So whenever you give prices comma 1 will refer to my rows. So see here n rows will have 19. You're able to get it. So many ways of getting the dimensions of variables we are seeing here. So whichever is comfortable to you, you can do that. There's nothing like you should do only this way. Same way if I'm using n calls, I'll be using size of prices comma 2. So if I run this, I'll get the number of columns. N calls equal to 10. Why we are finding the column and row sizes? When you are going to run a loop, you should know from where to where you have to run, right? So 10 means I'll be running from 1 to 10. Number of rows is 19 means I'll be running from 1 to 19. So if you exceed 19, it will throw an error saying no element found. So to avoid all these errors getting posted by MATLAB, we'll be interested to know what is the dimension of each variable in MATLAB. To create n, which is number of elements. So number of elements, I have a MATLAB called numeral. Numeral means number of elements in prices. So if I submit, the prices will have 19 elements. So 190 elements, 19 rows and 10 columns. Multiply 19 into 10 is 190. So prices has 190 elements in its array. Okay, now the same thing we are going to learn it using length. So in this example, we have seen size and numeral. Now the same thing we are going to see the length. So now calculate length of the year. So len equal to length of year. All these things do the same thing. Length means mostly for a single dimension, if the vector is a row or column vector, we'll go for length. If it is a multi-dimensional vector, we'll go for prices. So see here, you got the length as 19. And here you see it is 19 plus 1. It is 19 rows and 1 column you have. So it is the column vector, right? So for that, I'll be using the command length. I'll not be using the size or number of elements.